It's all good.
It's a new month. It's a new month, new vibes, new energy. You know
Absolutely. Chill shit. I like that we're both sandal gang.
Okay, sandal gang. All right. I literally just do anything on, actually.
Yeah, man. That's every time I have to travel, that's the first thing I put in the bag, or really I carabiner them to the bag, is sandals that are waterproof. Because I'm like, it doesn't matter where I end up. I could go hiking, I could walk through a river.
Right.
And like, I don't care what the fuck happens on this trip. If I bring my Chacos, I'm like, we're living. Fuck out of here.
Definitely my go-tos. I'm happy out.
Those are some thick soles too. You could stomp on a whole polar bear and like
so
not
don't
even
get on my bad
it.
side.
Yeah, that's a skull cracker of a sole right there. You could take something out with that. That's beautiful.
I'm excited to be with y'all today because
we're excited.
It's been like, I don't know, the most. I've been trying to get here for like months now, so I'm happy.
Oh man, to Atlanta or to us? Because I know we are not that special.
No, to y'all, like I think, like first of all, I think y'all edits are dope. Like y'all edits are
that's all them.
Super dope. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm all for like partnering and like collaborating with brands that are like have a solid foundation.
100%.
You know, pure creators. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of weird people out here. So like
that's the worst.
I don't fuck around. But bro, like, y'all was genuine.
You know what I'm saying? Like when I met y'all the first time, so I'm like, cool. Like,
we gotta get into like just kind of out of the gate, like the weird creators, because I feel like that has been the definition of my life for like the past couple weeks. I'm like, y'all had a community meeting to like y'all joined up at the YMCA, had a candlelit seance, and y'all just like decided it was time to throw the voodoo curse on certain aspects of my life. I'm like, but I know I was doing some research, not to be one of the creepy people, but just to try to be informed about you beyond our previous encounter. And I know that you had mentioned at one point in your career, you were like, yeah, I didn't really want to go a certain way. So then it was like all of a sudden, all this weird identity theft type bullshit started happening for you. Like you felt like people were just like coming for your, like, oh, well, if we can't like kind of buy her out for her image, then like how can we like just basically like build us a little Barbie bitch to like kind of put in her place, you know what I mean? Like swap her out.
Like I said, it's a lot of, this industry is like a high demand, but people don't even know what they really getting themselves into.
Not for real.
So that's why I'm like, along my journey, you know, I've had different opportunities, different times where I could have, you know, got more exposure or what have you, but it's like, I just believe in staying true to yourself. And, you know, it's true. Like, I'm from Mississippi. Like, shout out to Atlanta because Atlanta showed me love, you know, when I had nothing. I came here as...
Real quick. Yeah, flip it.
Flip it the other way? Okay, hold on.
That works.
Like this way?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hold on, we're gonna do a quick rewind because this Mississippi shit is real. we gotta get into that because look, man, we got Big Crit and David Banner, and outside of that, I'm like, bruh, it's tough to get out of Mississippi.
No, it's tough.
For real.
It's tough. It's very,
not a lot of people get out of there, and they're, oh my god. That's some antiquated shit. Like, I'll be driving around Mississippi. I'm like, y'all didn't get past the 1960s, bro. Like, I don't know what happened, but...
Yeah, like, well, so the place in Mississippi I'm from is Biloxi, which is, like, where it's more activities as far as, like, the casino or, like, it's not as just, like, hick townish as people may think. But my dad's from New Orleans, so, like, I always commuted between New Orleans and Biloxi, which is like, they're probably like an hour apart from each other.
Is that close?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
I didn't know that.
It's like the Mississippi Gulf Coast, which is like the southern part. Now, northern Mississippi, you can still see, you know, people probably on the highway with tractors.
Oh, you can see that shit where I'm from.
I'm just playing, but no, it's a somewhat of a different world, the north and the south. But either way, it's hard as to get out of
Are you
Mississippi.
against cursing, by the way? Because I'll try.
I'm not necessarily against cursing, but if y'all can like do some cool shit, like on some SpongeBob Barnacle shit, that would be cool.
I would love that. I would love that.
That would be cool.
Oh my goodness.
You know, we gotta keep it PG-13 for the kids.
Do we know?
We for the kids.
100%. Yo, this is just building on the geography of your journey. Like, one thing that seemed interesting to me was, and I know it's tough to get out of Mississippi, so I'm not judging you. I say this with compassion and love, but when you were like, I went to pursue my music dreams, so I turned down a music scholarship and went to Mobile, Alabama. I was like, something in this is not computing. Like, I was like, I'm not getting it. I don't know, but explain that, because I'm sure you clearly have a good head on your shoulders, and like you have a lot of talent. So I'm curious as to like why that was.
Well, okay, so fast forwarding it back, like all throughout school, from pre-K, kindergarten, grade school, middle school, high school, I've always been involved in show choir, drama theater, pursuing performing arts school. Like, it was always a part of me. I just didn't become an artist like overnight or what have you. So I've been singing since I was like 4 or 5, you know. So when
church?
From church to just any outlet that I could get and bring my gift where people would listen, even if they didn't want to listen.
That is a gift too, because I remember the first time I saw you at a show at a bar. Like, oh my god, I was about to leave because I was watching everybody else like, this shit is hurting my spirit, and you single-handedly walked on the stage and you had like kind of top hat on. I was like, who's this Guns N' Roses ass Southern voodoo child? You started singing and I was like, I'll stick around. I'm here. So
Thank you.
Thank you do have a gift.
Thank you for sticking around. But kind of just jumping back into it. Like I said, music has always followed me throughout, you know, my schooling, I would say. But I come from somewhat of a small town, and more so, a lot of people, not everybody, but a lot of people are small-minded, and even growing up in the church, you know, a lot of. Not to get too deep, but you know, I believe there's a difference. Well, there is a difference between religion and spirituality. But at the time, I believe that I was just conditioned in a religious way to where I thought, okay, well, certain things are not possible, or maybe I'm dreaming too big, or maybe, you know, this doesn't fit the mode of where I'm coming from.
Bruh,
you know, not
that's
even
some cult shit.
No, literally, no. In a sense of like, you know, even I was not even just in the church. I'm not even just targeting the church. I'm saying like the people in the environment. You know how people say you're a product of your environment. A lot of people, you know, their glass ceiling is them making maybe $10 to $15 an hour working at the shipyard.
Crazy.
You know, a lot of people graduate high school, and instead of trying, they automatically, you know, jump on government assistance and like have like $7 rent. And this sound crazy as hell, right? Because we young, when you would think, you know, that's the time to be most ambitious, but like a lot of people, you know, they don't have the mentality to break that glass ceiling, to break out of the matrix. They are just kind of programmed. And I would just say, being such a big personality, such a big spirit, and being in such a confined area, I let it get to me when I feel like I thought it mattered the most. So like me as a senior in high school, I'm like, okay, really, I ain't gonna lie, I bullshitted the last week. I bullshitted the last week of school. I was like,
the last week.
Yeah, like the last week of school. The last week of school. Like literally, like, cause I always been in like AP English and accelerated math, all kind of stuff. But like I was bullshitting, and I was like, you know what? Damn, the school year done went by, and where am I gonna go? Like, where am I gonna go? Like everybody talking about the colleges they going to, the moves they making. And I'm just like, hold on now. All right, I gotta put something together. So I ended up auditioning. My drama / theater teacher, she told me about a scholarship that was available, and she was like, you know, I really think you should go out for it, because I've always been like the leader in my amongst my superiors or amongst my classmates or what have you, especially like in the theater or in music department or what have you, throughout different schools or what have you. And she was like, hey, I think you should go after this. Long story short, I ended up going after it, getting it, and I told my mom, and she was like, you know, well, I think, you know, you should maybe go to junior college and build your credit, and you know, really telling me stuff that I'm not gonna lie, like from her, like just a general perspective, I get it, you know.
Not bad advice. Let's just throw that out there.
Not bad.
For a lot of people without a plan or talents or whatever, get an associates and build your credit.
Definitely do that.
You know?
But me, I always knew like there was something more in me. Like I always knew like I wasn't just like, you know, the standard person. I always felt like an alien, to be honest. And I'm like, you know what?
Hold up though, bro. Because we gotta, first of all, the government done told us at this point, gang, like aliens are real. We might be sitting right next to this.
It's very real, y'all. I'm a spiritual alien right now.
This shit about to go gray, huge, black, pecan-shaped eyes. About to freak me the fuck out.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny.
But is that why you have a squiggly name in your Instagram? Because I saw that, I was like, how'd she even do that? Like, it's not even real letters. It looks like a child drew it.
We just gonna go with a child drew it. We just gonna go with a child drew it. I can't tell y'all all my, you know what I'm saying? I can't put y'all out my game right now. Increments, y'all, increments. Because if I tell y'all all my game now, y'all ain't gonna watch the next episode, you know, when it come out. So I gotta say a little bit.
There, I let you say next episode.
Yeah, the next episode is gonna be a part 2, y'all. You know
that's it.
But I would say, long story short, my mom was kind of like, you know, hey, I think you should have a more, I guess, centered approach, you know, versus just dreaming and just going after things, you know what I'm saying? And I honestly was like, you know, my mom was like a huge influence on me, you know, so I'm like, you know, dang, I gotta listen to my mama. So, but
I still do.
Literally, like, I'm like, dang, I gotta listen to my mama, man, dang. But I'm like, you know, I really feel like I can make it in this, you know what I'm saying? And I know this is a very, very challenging industry, but I just felt like, you know, if I tried or if I just was put in the right environment, especially because I fought so hard to get into these outlets as a child, I just felt like, you know, it was for me and I knew I would make it. But long story short, I ended up turning it down. Literally, I had my dorm, everything. The week that school was supposed to start, I ended up withdrawing and just literally going the alternative route. And that led me down an unexpected journey. I must say, unexpected. The road less traveled. I can say that for sure. But it's funny because I believe that, you know, what's meant for you. If it's for you, it's for you. You know, no matter if you turn left, right, up, go up, down. If you wait a little bit, you know what I'm saying. If it's meant for you, and God, you know, is in it, then it's gonna be for you. So that's really how I ended up coming to Atlanta. I know you mentioned Mobile, so I got to shout out to Mobile because, like, I appreciate everybody that showed me love. I feel like I was a nomad, like, just going from place to place, you know what I'm saying? Just kind of like walking around like Jesus, because to be honest, Jesus never signed no lease. You know what I'm saying? Jesus never paid no rent. You know what I'm saying? He just was walking around. He was good in every hood. So, like, that's literally, like,
I gotta get on that Jesus shit because I'd love to not pay rent. Yeah, being Jesus comes rent free. Like, I'm the Messiah, dude. Like, let's go. Get out of here.
That's so funny, but yeah. So that's kind of how I went and I would say accomplished a sense of
it was like
stability.
A pilgrimage.
Yeah, it's in a sense. So I went and pursued stability, but at the same time, I never let that fire die. I never let it, you know, burn out. You know, I kept, like, even going to Mobile. You know, I ended up finding favor with the dean of the school, and they wanted me to sing for the school, and like it would just be random situations where, like, I would be asked to still use my gift. And, you know, at one time I just was like, you know what? I can't keep playing small. So I was like, fuck it. I got to get to the biggest metropolitan area near me because somebody got to see me. Somebody got to hear me. Somebody got to see me. And that's how I ended up going to Atlanta. And interesting enough, shout out to DJ Princess of the Night. I will forever appreciate you because I remember being still, like, considering, okay, hey, like, I need to go to Atlanta, but, like, how do I go? Like, at this point, I ain't got no money. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, like my car, like it was a lot going on. It was a lot of situations, and I'm like, man, but I gotta get there. Like, fuck it, I gotta get there. So I'm like, how can I get there without physically being there? And so I was like, the internet. You know what I'm saying? The internet. And I remember
just like Neo yourself through a modem?
Like a time warp on some
on that alien shit.
On some alien Matrix shit.
Like,
I ended up happening to being on a live that DJ Princess was having, and at the time she was playing music from independent artists. I'm like, me and my friend at the time, I was like, look, I copied and pasted the messages, a link to my music or whatever, and I sent it to my friend. I was like, hey, hop on this live with me, and let's just go back and forth, like pasting this link until she sees it. You know what I'm saying? It's over 1,000 people on the live and shit, so I'm like, we just got to keep pasting it. We got to keep pasting it. So long story short, I ended up, she basically noticed it, played the song, and was like, wait a minute, let me run this shit back. Like, that shit was hard as fuck. What I didn't know is that, you know how they talk about, you know, beats that are on YouTube, and they tell artists, you know, hey, stay away from those beats on YouTube. Well, I'm a champion for, you know, follow your own path, because a beat from YouTube is honestly how people started to find out about me. What I didn't know is I ended up getting a beat off YouTube that said it was free, and wrote my own song, recorded it, everything, released the song. Didn't know that the producer who had sampled the beat sampled it from Justin Bieber. So,
wow, that's a recipe for success.
Yeah, so people were like listening to the song and like, oh, they the song, but then they like, wait, is some like, is this a sample? Like, is it like, why do we love this song so much? And long story short, it ended up being a remake of a Justin Bieber beat. I think it was "You're All That Matters to Me" or something like that.
So we have a tradition.
Okay.
Where the guest plays a song.
Okay.
And if this is the song, you know, sampled not, who I could care less, that got you noticed by DJ Princess of the Night, I'd love to hear it.
Okay.
Is that, we can do that?
Yeah.
We can play that?
Yeah,
that would be great. I got a aux cable right here with the dongle, as some call it.
Let me see.
That's fine. Yeah, I mean, I didn't mean to interrupt the story, but
No.
If there was a song I'm trying to hear, this
this is what got me out here.
Broke the ice, man.
Yeah, definitely.
Yo, side note, Justin Bieber, since you're an avid fan of the show, maybe you should reach out to our girl, you know what I mean?
Justin Bieber, hit me up.
Hey, Beach, we got your plaques on the wall in the studio, brother. Like, we know where you came from. Like, show love, give back to the community.
Give back to the community.
That's all we ask. She's also a believer in God. I know you had your stint with Jesus.
Listen,
I feel like
it's all
maybe
love
you
over
still
here.
have a stint with Jesus.
It's all love over here, y'all.
Congrats on your marriage.
What? Oh my gosh. Okay, we're gonna play the song.
All right. Are we cranked up over here? You need me to?
I think so.
All right, let me check this volume right quick.
Make sure the aux button is pressed.
Oh, yeah. We're auxified.
Got you. And the name of this song is called Charge It.
Oh, yeah. Out of the gate? Give me some of that.
Sick of this shit. They say all niggas are the same, and that these niggas never change.
Can I turn this up, or is that going to be a problem?
Even though I gave enough to change his life.
A little bit? No, I don't want
Guess
to.
I'll charge it to the game.
Yes, I'm charging to the game.
They say all niggas are the same.
They say our niggas are the same.
And that these niggas never change. Even though I gave enough to change his life. I guess I'll charge it to the game.
I guess I charge it to the game.
They say all niggas are the same.
They say our niggas are the
And
same.
that these niggas never
And that
change.
these niggas never change.
Even though I gave enough to change his life. Change his life.
You sound just like the record. Just like walking through this. I mean, that's crazy.
I ain't giving nothing to a nigga. I ain't got nothing for me. Always looking for a handout. You the new standout crew. But I'ma show you what them commas do. So happy that I'm over you, my nigga. Got that Bentley cool. I'm flex up in the Bentley cool. Coming down heartbeats, love go boom. Block. Remember when I used to knock on your door 6 o'clock in the morning.
Let's go.
Heard you got you a new bitch, but the bitch ain't this. And them choppers don't miss. I'll fuck around and eat your shit.
Wow.
These niggas never
Jeez Louise. That took a turn.
Yeah,
Went
that's
from a love song to a death note. This shit, I'm like, love letter. Oh man.
They say your niggas are the same. They say your niggas are the same. These niggas never
I think every woman can relate.
I love this.
Yeah, I think.
It's incredible.
Yeah, y'all go check that out. I actually,
Wow, what's the name of that?
It's
What
called
was it?
Charge It. So I actually, I think it's still on SoundCloud.
You could charge me to listen to it. I'll tell you that.
I think it's still on SoundCloud, but I took it down from other platforms because it started becoming a conflict. But like I said, Justin Bieber, let me know. We can figure
Yeah.
something out.
Or at least Bryson Tiller. I mean, you know what I mean? Somebody
Whoever.
reach out. That's
Whoever.
crazy. That is ridiculous.
But yeah, that's the song that
That's
kind of
wild.
started my I would say career on this type of level. Like I said, music has always been a part of my path, but that's what kind of like put me in the game a little bit, you know what I'm saying? So she ended up hearing that song, and just off love and I just give God the glory to everything, because she just sent that song to like every well-known DJ in Atlanta, and that's when I was like, you know what, no gas money or not, I gotta get to Atlanta. And when I tell you, I just like scraped up a couple dollars I had and packed up and was like, hey, I'm going.
Tell 'em.
Didn't know where I was going. Didn't know,
Atlanta.
you know, like, you know, when I say where I was going, like where I was staying, like, you know, a lot of times, you know, even people that are pursuing this entertainment industry, they say they want it so bad, but it's like until, you know, at what cost, you know what I'm saying? And I would never tell somebody to go against their morals or integrity, but you do gotta put in some work. You gotta put some skin in the game, you know, like all of this, you know, it's amazing nowadays that, you know, you can get on TikTok and you know, somebody can go viral. But
That shit is worthless, bro. I'm gonna let y'all in on a fact. Nobody gives a about you on TikTok, bro. I see some of y'all with 1 million plays on one dumb video, and then the next one's got 30. And you and monetize shit. You might like nobody knows what you are, what you do. Like, get the off there, bro. This shit, like, except for the people that really do their thing on there. If you're teaching me how to cook vegan recipes on my meat flavored favorites, or like you got some strangeness, you want to teach kids science or math in 10 seconds, good for you, bro. That's a service to the community. The rest of y'all, get the TikTok, bro. I'm tired of this shit.
Yeah, it's
That's a me thing, though. That's not her.
I feel like, you know, it's like the gift and the curse of social media. You know, social media displays this perception of like an overnight success.
Yeah.
But people don't post their failures. People don't post how long it took them, you know, to go without before they had, you know. And me personally, like, with every platform that I you know, am invited to, or that I'm, you know, engaging with or partnering with, I just want to really bring, you know, the truth to the platforms to say, hey, you know, as an influencer, as, you know, up and coming major superstar, you know, it's not all glitz and glam. A lot of it is not glitz or glam, you know what I'm saying? And you know, it's a test of character. It's a test of endurance. It's a test of wisdom. It's a test of, you know, even understanding, like, you know, who you are. Because a lot of times people get to different places and they have an identity crisis. You know,
nose rings. Tupac nose ring era. Lest we forget. Oh my God, bro. They'll have you out Martin Lawrence in a dress.
Literally.
Heads up.
Literally, if you don't, you know, stand for something, you literally will fall for anything. And you hear all of these parables and all of this, you know, stuff growing up, and you think, oh, that's just bullshit, right? Until you like, hey, you sleeping in your car and you find yourself thinking, well, what did my mama say? What did the preacher? What did grandma say? You know what I'm saying? Like, really reaching for that sense of wisdom, because I would say that's like God and wisdom is what kept me. It wasn't money. It wasn't one single relationship. You know, it wasn't, you know, it wasn't all of these things that people may perceive through social media. You know what I'm saying? It's really the grit and like I said, I would say when you get in a place, it's different when you are still on the porch. But where everybody knows you and everybody, you know, saw you grow up and everything.
Let's translate that real quick for those of us who might not know.
Oh, on the porch.
Not in the game. You're sitting on the bench a little bit. That's on the porch.
What he said. Basically, that's on the porch. But when you go into a different environment, like I always say, man, put me in the jungle and I'm gonna come out riding the lion.
Show
you know
them
what
the
I'm saying?
neck
The giraffe,
Come
the
on.
cheetah, you know what I'm saying? They're gonna be working for me. The giraffe gonna be giving us, you know, the insight on what's going on ahead because they're able to see beyond what we can see. You know, I'm literally like, and I wouldn't, you know, have been able to have that if I wouldn't have went through the experiences that I went through. Right. And like I said, it was definitely a test of character because especially when you see people around you, you know, because I would say the whole industry is like, it happens really fast. Like, it's like that one time where you kind of waiting or trying to decide if you're gonna make a move, somebody else is already punching, you know, beating you to the punch. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times it's not, people don't get positions just because they're, you know, more talented than you or even, you know, more gifted than you. A lot of times it's what they're willing to do. You know, to get in that position. So that's why, like, even me, I purposely chose to wait. It was a time where I was, like I said, coming to Atlanta. I was releasing music, all of this stuff, and I had a lot of opportunities. But me, like I said, not religious, but I'm a very spiritual person, and I just was like, you know, God, I see you'll give me these opportunities and this and that, but where are my people? Because to me, you know, I'm like...
You're like the lost tribe of Israel. Yeah. Shit. You're just like, bruh, we took a left. I think everybody else went right. Y'all like 30 miles down the desert. Like, damn.
No, for real. I'm like, you know, and in order to even, you know, be at that place, I feel like, you know, I had to have discernment. So a lot of the things I pulled from was the things that, you know, I got from being a child. And like I said, when you are in these places or these unknown, unfamiliar places and you're striving, you're going after, you know, what you think is a sense of success, literally, like I said, it's a huge test against everything you thought you knew or everything you thought you wanted, whoever you thought you were, you know. Even before they put products on the shelf, everything got to be tested. You know what I'm saying? So that's just my spiel on how I navigated through to where I'm at right now. And for the last couple of months, I've been back and forth from here to LA. And, you know, I would just say I appreciate every place, every little crevice, every little city, every person, every fan, everybody, you know what I'm saying, that has supported me genuinely from being freaking 3 or 4 years old, singing in a talent show, singing freaking Whitney Houston, from being in show choir, from having a music scholarship. Certain people showed up for me while I was auditioning, you know what I'm saying, still turned it down. Certain people, you know, have helped me even, you know, they like, hey, you want to get to Atlanta? I know you ain't got it, so hey, I'll give you the gas money. You know, like it's literally been a village in a sense of helping me get here. And a lot of these people I didn't even know, you know what I'm saying? They'll just come into my life like, hey, God told me to bless you. Like some weird, like my journey is, I don't know about anybody else, but my story was like very unconventional and very, very spiritual led. So like I said, I'm very, very heavy on spirit, not religion, not tradition, but like, if I could say anything in this interview, I would tell everybody to connect with God. Like, 100%. You know, because connecting with God is going to give you, first of all, your full identity, because you can't know who you are unless you pursue who created the existence of time. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And once you connect and you get in alignment, like literally, it won't be easy, but you will understand that you're walking the path because you will be attracting things versus chasing after opportunities. 100%. I didn't mean to preach.
No, it's not. I just want a little anecdote to back this story up. You know, ever since I tried to start living more righteously and in alignment, whatever that may mean for each individual person, whatever kind of creed you need to, you know, filter it through for that to work. Long story short, one time I was leaving this plumbing job I used to have back in the day, and this dude who I guess was like a juggalo, he was like, you know, the Insane Clown Posse type people.
What Insane Clown?
It's this band. It's like two dudes who are like, they're out of, don't worry about that shit.
I'm like,
Wild, like rave pants, kind of like sketchy, like gamer nerd, but like probably has a Bowie knife in his like, I don't know, like Hot Topic tee, like real strange looking dude. But I'm walking out of this like bar that we were like just plumbing or whatever, and this dude walks up and he's just like, hey brother, like I feel like you need this. And he just handed me like a couple $100.
Oh, wow.
And I thought this guy was like homeless and gonna stab me. So this shit did a full 180. I was like, this is just weird as shit, first of all. But he was like, I think you should. And I'm like, bro, nah, this feels odd. And he was like, no, you don't get, like, I launder Bitcoin for a living. Like, I'm good out here. And I was like, that's a weird thing to just admit to, first of all. Like, I feel like you should kind of keep that shit on the down low, brother. But yeah, no, I mean, God can, in the darkest places, shine his light and just be, the universe in the darkest places can put a sun, you know what I mean?
Right.
And then build a whole solar system around that.
No.
So,
Absolutely.
don't ever, no matter where it's coming from, move in that alignment and that shit'll work out for you.
Literally.
It'll come to you.
Literally, absolutely. I'm, and that's an awesome story. I feel like,
I was
you know,
broke as a bitch at that point. I mean,
no, look, trust
needed
me.
that.
I know what it's like to have $20 in your bank account and you like, dang, I can only afford a cheeseburger. 2 cheeseburgers a day. Literally, I was breaking it down to a science. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm for real. Like, in every platform I'm like that I get on, I just really, really want to take off the band-aid, take off the mask, take off this fucking illusion of what people feel like they need to hear, or you know, what sounds good, and tell your real testimony, because that's what's gonna get people to another place. Not necessarily a place of a place in power, as in a sense of like, you know, a position in the industry, but more so within. You know what I'm saying? And once people are able to connect,
that's true,
we can untap our supernatural abilities. You know what I'm saying? You can have what you say. You know what I'm saying? You can understand that is life in just what you speak. You know what I'm saying? But in order to see those manifestations, you know, rather quickly, everything got to be in alignment. And like I said, people don't tell you that. They tell you to go pursue this and go pursue that, and you will spend years trying to pursue a certain knowledge or a type of relationship or whatever. And what happens when, if you even get it, it's not nearly as what you thought it was gonna be. You know what I'm saying? So you now left spending all that time investing in something that really was a bottomless pit.
This feels like a great moment to quote T.I., Tip Harris, where he's got that line, he's like, you're unhappy with the riches because you're piss poor morally. I feel like that so true in everything, like all through, it just really resonates with what you're saying. And it kind of reminded me of that Kendrick thing, take out the foo-foo, take out the Wi-Fi, take out the... I literally thought you were about to start rapping.
Oh my God.
I was like, we're about to hit that. Nah, but 100% agree. Second, all of that. And I think a lot of people who have made it very far in life, even in the material sense of the word, would agree with you. I think that's kind of one of the funniest things. It's like that, what is it? The Dumbledore, you know what Harry Potter is?
Yeah.
All right, where Dumbledore like put the little protection spell on the Sorcerer's Stone, and he was like, anybody who wanted to use the stone for power and their own gain would never be able to find it. But the person who didn't give a fuck was the one who the stone would be like, yo, I'm jumping in your pocket so I can get out of these like evil people.
No, absolutely. That's, and like, I just want to say shout out to everybody that's using their platform for positivity, not for paparazzi. You know what I'm saying? No, like that's real, because like,
don't
look at the world.
Princess Diana out here.
For real, look at the world though. Like, the music is such, the entertainment, but especially the music is such, it holds so much power, and it's influencing our the generations to come. And it's like, you know, I even got to go in on it. Just look on Instagram, and you know what I'm saying, look at I remember going to prom and, you know, I wasn't looking like these girls going to prom. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was okay if I had a little, you know, shoulder, you know, a little strap, you know what I'm saying? Nowadays, it's like, I don't know, they put B12 in the food. I don't know what's going on, but like, you know, literally, like, these kids are like a different breed, you know what I'm saying? And part of it has to do with the technology, but also, like I said, even with the whole AI thing, you know, people are getting away from the value of people. You know what I'm saying? That literally people are like, because of us, whatever reasons, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of people might say it's for efficiency purposes or whatever, but people don't care about people. And that's why I said shout out to everybody that's using their platform. Even y'all, like, shout out to y'all for using y'all platform for positivity and for even giving people like me a space to come and speak to, you know, the masses. Hopefully, you know, we're gonna go viral in this, you know what I'm saying? So all y'all millions of people that's watching right now, you know what I'm saying? It needs to be more I would say positivity in the foundation of things, because you know it's enough of the negativity. It's enough people dying, you know what I'm saying? It's enough people, you know, blowing their brains out because they feel like, you know, they're not connected to anybody that even could feel them, because everybody is so, you know, entertained and so engaged with other things, and it's like we're not connecting with people like we're supposed to connect. So as influencers, as musicians, as anybody that stands, you know, in a sense of leadership, like you have a, you know, an extra, I would say literally a duty to, you know, really be pure. Like I stand on, you know, you don't gotta be perfect, nobody perfect, but you can be pure. Like, and I feel like that's what we need more of. It don't matter about, I can come in here and play y'all a million different songs that'll blow y'all ears off, you know what I'm saying? But to me, I'd rather spend the time ministering and opening myself up to be a reservoir for just pure positivity, because that's what people need. You know, people, it's a million songs coming out every day on Spotify. You know, it's a lot of content popping up on our algorithm, some that we are opting into, a lot of it that we not opting into, but it's like, what's feeding our souls, you know? So like, that's why I do what I do. That's why I took the long route. That's why I took the road less traveled. That's why, you know, God blesses me in the ways he blesses me. Like I'm, you know, like I said, I'm the most unconventional person that I know. Like I hear a lot of different stories, and even right now, I can't tell you how I'm in the, like, I know how, because it's God, but I'm like, no one man can take, how they say, no one man should have all this power. Like, I agree. You know, no one man has the power to make or break you. You know, and I just want to say that too, because a lot of people, you know, watching this probably, you know, watching these podcasts and this platform, because in these interviews, because they want to, you know, kind of get game on moving around the industry. And I just feel like, you know, one thing I want to go on record, like, don't give power to people, you know, like, give all your praises, all your energy to God, and because that's really who is orchestrating things for you. And I always say that, you know, fear is not of God. Fear is a whole low vibrational sentiments, a being, a way of thinking. And I feel like a lot of people, when they pray, after they pray, when they pivot, they still pivoting out of fear. They don't leave, you know, their whatever they, you know, their worries were on the ground. Like, they still pick it up.
You know, let's pray together. Let's go line for line. So let's sit. We're gonna pray. I'm so sincere.
What?
You say one part of the prayer, I'm gonna say next. We'll just trade, and we'll each give 5, and then we'll call it. You start us off right now. We're giving a little something up. I'm not facing east. I'm gonna face east, because I like to face Mecca when I pray. So you can go ahead, start us off.
Okay. Wait, how is this gonna go?
You give one line prayer, and then I give one, and we're each gonna do 5.
God, we want to start off by just saying thank you.
We're forever grateful for all of the blessings that continue to surround us, seen and unseen, known and unknown.
And we are forever humbled for the direction and obedience that you allow us to partake in on a day-to-day basis, especially in the times where we don't know what's next.
Please free us from the shackles of our insecurities and our egos, and grant us grace when we should stumble in our path towards righteousness.
And may the manifestations that you want to display in this world be manifested through us.
And may we move harmoniously with the mechanizations of the universe. I don't know, I lost count, but I feel like that's a great place to end this.
Well, I
Do you
think
want one more?
I just
Do
want to
one more?
say,
Hit one more.
and I want to just say, in Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Inshallah. I don't know, what's the Hebrew word? We gotta say them all.
Look, like I said, this we tearing down the walls of religion. We tearing down the walls of racism. We tearing down the walls of division. You know what I'm saying? We coming together because that's what it's gonna take, y'all, to overcome this new world.
No, for sure, Ski. For sure. The new world. Speaking of the plastic and the fake, you see that Barbie movie?
I actually haven't saw the Barbie movie.
I knew it because I saw those damn Brat dolls in your Instagram.
I'm definitely a Bratz girl for sure.
I love it.
But yeah, I haven't seen that. Like a lot of people that I've talked to that have seen it, one person texted me this morning and was like they cried after watching it. So I'm interested in seeing what. I don't know. Maybe they was just emotional. Like I don't know. But I'm interested. I ain't gonna lie. Me personally, I'm not a big TV movie person. Unless something is like. Somebody tells me, okay, no, you really need to check this out. Yeah. I really don't really gravitate to a lot of things simply because the last couple of years of my life, I've been kind of unplugged from just everything. I feel like it's just been a lot going on, and I've really been just kind of, working on me and working on, what it is that I want to put into the world, what God wants me to put into the world. And so like I'm detached from a lot of things that like people might like, even a lot of these artists, like I wouldn't be able to name 5 new rappers. I don't know. Yeah, I literally don't know. You know what I'm saying?
But you gotta dodge that predictive programming and all that extra.
Yeah, like get out of the matrix. That's what I would tell everybody. Get out of the matrix and really start to tap in and live. You know what I'm saying? Unlock your superpowers, because we all are.
We got 'em.
We all have the ability to be superheroes. You know what I'm saying?
What would yours be if you could have one superpower? Like X-Men level. Like, what do you want?
Dang.
I know what I'm picking.
Wait, what you picking? What you picking?
I can't influence yours. I gotta hear what you go
hold
for
on,
first. Mine is set in stone.
Dang, I never really thought about that.
So you can change your answer later. Just throw one out there.
I'm gonna just say one of them would be to be
really fast.
I would say maybe to be invisible.
Invisible? I love that. For such a bright and shining star, she wants to be unseen. A universe unto herself.
Hidden in plain sight.
Hidden in plain sight? You can work on that. Bro, I probably want some shit like the ability to manipulate nitrogen molecules.
Oh, damn. You thought about this. He was up last night like, this is what I'm going to be doing.
You know what I'm saying? So abundant in the universe. I could be doing so much if I could build nitrogen. Oh, just tear it all apart. Basically, if I could be Dr. Manhattan, that'd be pretty dope.
You know what, though? I do know my superpower.
Okay.
Because invisible, yeah, but my superpower is to control the sound waves.
Oh, wow. Yeah, if you had you know who Nikola Tesla is? Google Nikola Tesla. This guy, I think he's like a Hungarian Jewish guy who's basically the Albert Einstein of electricity.
What?
I could be wrong about his ancestry. It doesn't matter. He's like the biggest genius in multitudes of centuries. And then, yeah, like that. If you're into manipulating vibrations and understanding how his whole thing is like understand frequency and you can control the universe. Like he developed free electricity in like 1920 and they were like, nah, we gotta kill this fucking guy. He was like the Dr. Sebi of electricity.
Oh, wow.
That dude was just out here slinging knowledge.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and then Edison and I think one of the robber barons like Rockefeller or like JP Morgan and Edison like teamed up to like discredit him and like it's crazy shit. Yeah, nah, definitely get on this Tesla vibe.
Yeah, no, because even they say that like a lot of the big pyramids and certain figures that was made was made with sound.
Bro, yes, so glad somebody's on this. This shit, bro. Google science experiments surrounding the acoustics of the Great Pyramids of Egypt, because that shit is crazy.
I'm over here. I got homework. What you saying?
The acoustics of the Great Pyramids of Egypt. There is so much knowledge about that. So much knowledge. I mean, it's incredible.
Who knows? One day we might be on a private jet headed to Egypt doing part 2. You never know.
No, well, I pray. I'm gonna tell you. But sheesh, that's it. Okay.
I know.
Let me give you an opportunity as we wrap up. Now that we just ended on acoustic levitation and Nikola Tesla. I love this episode. No, it took a great turn. We've done nothing but preach you mainly preach truth and like positivity, and then dropped ancient knowledge as like the hammer of the god. Like, I mean, bro, like just give some socials out or something. Like, if you even care to, whatever you want to say, the floor is yours.
Real quick, just hand her your mic.
Oh yeah, sure. Here, hold up.
Technical difficulties.
Oh, with this one?
I know, yeah.
Okay,
so just while you shout out all your socials and stuff.
Oh yeah, definitely. Should we go back over Nikola Tesla and pyramids, or
Well, whatever.
I'm playing around, bro. I'm playing around.
Okay,
So,
just.
you know what I'm gonna do is hold it for her, like a gentleman.
Oh, thanks. Well, y'all can follow me. Wait, first of all, like, I want to make sure. Wait, can we like?
Whatever you want.
This is like y'all gonna edit this out. What is the? Because I want to pronounce y'all platform right.
Oh.
Because it's like
Past the Aux Studios.
Okay. Because I'm like
The name you're thinking of is like my brain.
no, that's your brand. Because I'm like okay, all right, okay, okay.
You shout out Ken too. Myoka. Is that how you say it?
Yeah, that's the best I've heard.
Okay.
Mayoka.
I said it like a total country bumpkin.
Wait, so hold on, past the Aux.
We are in Past the Aux Studios.
Past the Aux studio. Okay, what's the name of y'all like?
Behind the Aux.
Behind the Aux. Okay, past the Aux Studios, and we behind the Aux. Okay,
Yep.
okay. All right.
I think we should leave this in because this is hilarious. Just listen to this breakdown, like this is great.
Definitely.
Okay, so I just want to give a shout out to. Wait, see, we gotta cut this. Now I'm on some hot shit. Hold on, wait.
Behind the Aux. We'll start there.
Okay.
I'll just do it. I'll help you. Behind the Aux.
Wait.
You're watching Behind the Aux.
You are watching Behind the Aux
At Past the Aux Studios.
at Past the Aux Studios.
Shot by Myoka.
Shot by my. Okay.
Produced by TL.
Okay, wait, no, because we gotta get this. We gotta wait. Hold on, wait.
The credit that you don't have to do.
No, but I want to, because like this is the
love
part
you
I'm gonna
for it.
like repost on my page. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so we are. Y'all can't don't put this out there like that. I'm like we are. Like I didn't know she was. I'm like,
Bro, if anything, this is on us for being so incompetent at just providing you with the basic details of like where you are.
I'm just like,
That
I'm
part.
here.
Yeah, like we should probably have sent you a text like, yo, this is the name of the podcast.
Okay,
Like,
so we are behind.
That's my fault. Yeah, we're behind the Aux at Past the Aux Studios. Past the 6 studio.
Oh wait.
I don't know about that.
Wait. Okay. You know that the auto.
No,
Okay.
how it
Let's
goes.
see.
Yeah. And do you guys want to shout out, or should we just go with we are behind the Aux at Past the Aux Studios?
Yeah,
Let's just go with that.
Okay.
Or else it's about to be a laundry list.
Yeah.
It's like, my God, dude.
So, thank you guys for having me. Right now, we are behind the Aux at Past the Aux Studios. Thank y'all for checking out me, Suryah the artist. Y'all want to follow me? Y'all think I'm
That
cool or whatever? feel free to type in Suryah the artist. That's Suryah the artist. Suryah the artist. Again, thank y'all for having me. Much love.
Yep.
Peace and Mississippi soul, mother.
Hey. And if you have any questions, it's the Instagram account with the alien squiggly hieroglyphics as the name. It looks
with
dope.
the funny cartoon picture. I swear I'm not a bot.
Yeah, no, the Brat doll is on point. F Barbie. All right. Yeah, that's that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure I can cut something.
Nikola Tesla pyramids, ancient knowledge, positivity. The world is run by a cabal of demons.